Traditional evergreen boughs dress the mantel in a Victorian home. But today, as you wrap that last gift or prepare the stuffing for the bird, take a moment, sit back and relax and enjoy the sounds of the Rosser Ward Douglas Band.
You know it's 12,000 miles from the North Pole to Brandon, but this weekend it's right next door. For a week each year, this place is full of cheer. You couldn't be anywhere that's more fun than being here. The houses are done up with tree lights and reindeer and those plastic nativity scenes. It's such a groovy place, yeah, to hang your face. And without a doubt, it's the furthest out in the universe, in the galaxy Milky Way. You know it's 12,000 miles from the North Pole to Brandon, but tonight it's right next door. Did you see that parade? Did you hear that parade going down Rosser Avenue? If you saw that parade, did you cheer that parade? If you're 2 on 92, who's that riding up ahead? Looks like Porky Pig all dressed up in red. What's he doing down this way? He comes here once a year on Christmas Day. La da da woo! The houses are done up with reindeer and tree lights and those plastic nativity scenes. The kids are fast asleep, Dad's out butchering sheep. A ham from Maple Leaf sits for Santa to eat when he visits your house to put presents under your tree. You know it's 12,000 miles from the North Pole to Brandon, but tonight it's right next door.
Louis Dreyfus, now in Verdon, is currently looking for Red Spring and Durham wheat and have very competitive prices. Louis Dreyfus is on your side. They're one more player in the grain marketing game and want you on their team. Remember, when market prices are poor, look for better alternatives. Look to Louis Dreyfus Canada in Verdon, conveniently located at the junction of number 1 and 83 North. Remember, Louis Dreyfus is looking for Red Spring and Durham wheat. Bring in your samples today and reap the benefits. Call Louis Dreyfus.
At Countryside Equipment, we're growing to help you get the job done. We have recently expanded our service reception, wash bays, and service bays, enlarged our lawn and garden showroom and service area. We've also added a 60 by 80-foot customer equipment storage area to keep your equipment under cover while in for scheduled maintenance. In addition, our well-stocked parts department and mobile service unit will keep your equipment running when you need it most. Countryside Equipment Brandon, helping you get the job done.
Grow your business from the ground up. Quality seed from Cahoot Seed Farms of Souris will give you the advantage. They have a large variety of seeds, including pulses, oil seeds, and cereal. Ask about the wide selection of seed treating options that are available. Pedigreed seeds from Cahoot Seed Farms helps to provide more profit to you, the farmer. Cahoot Seed Farms of Souris. Quality seed, quality service, helping you grow.
There's those rare occasions in this world where you get to meet a celebrity that doesn't act like a celebrity. Well, I had that opportunity earlier this month when I finally got to meet Brandon's own Angela Kelman of Farmer's Daughter. Her and the rest of the girls sat down with me for a few moments to talk about their favorite Christmas memories. What's a special family Christmas tradition for each of you? Do you have something that you do every year? Obviously, you're...
The joke game.
After all of the serious presents have been opened, after the family meal, there's not going to be for me this year. I'm going to be having a really quiet Christmas with my fiance, but when the whole family's together, everyone buys a joke gift $10 and under, and you choose numbers, and you start, the first one goes into the tree. None of them are marked. You just grab what you want, open it. The next person opens a gift, and they have the right to take the gift from the first person. The third person, anyway. The one who has number one can choose from overall at the very end of the game, and that's just something that Christmas does not come and go without that game being played.
What's the best gift you ever got from that game?
You only had it for like 5 minutes, so we just played it at our staff Christmas party, eh?
It was a Christmas tree that looked like,
you know?
and its eyes open and the singing,
yeah. It looked like some
David's fur.
Yeah.
Oh,
Douglas
It
fir.
looked like fur.
no.
It looked like something off of the H.R. Puffin stuff, if you remember that.
Yes, okay.
Jimmy, I'm afraid of the tree.
Angela, what's your best memory of Christmas or your best family tradition?
Oh, there's been so many. I just remember the excitement of opening up toys, you know, in the early 70s, mid-70s, Easy Bake Ovens and Swingy the doll and
Swingy the doll.
We do have a tradition in that every Christmas Eve we open one present, and of course it's always pajamas.
Always.
Oh.
Absolutely. All right.
My favorite tradition is a recent one, actually, that my boyfriend and I just the last 2 years have started doing, and that is a big lobster dinner on Christmas Eve. He's a maritime boy, and so Christmas Eve it's become lobster night for us, and that I just adore it. So that's a lovely
Do they
one.
squeal before you cook them?
Oh, I could never put one in a pot living. No, sweetie, I buy them cooked.
Oh, that's good. Now, with your schedules being so hectic, how do you make time to celebrate Christmas? How do you always ensure that private time for yourself?
We played on Christmas Day 1 year in Wendover, Nevada, about, 4 years ago? And from that day forward, we made a pact between the three of us that we would never again do that to ourselves. And we have, from that time on, taken at least a couple weeks before and after Christmas completely off the road.
We call in to Jerry and say, hi, Jerry, who's our manager. We're going to be sick from December 20th until January 15th. Thanks.
One thing I will say, though, is that about three of us, we can always take a really interesting situation and make it fun. And we chose names among all the band members, and Angela ran back to the band house and basted the turkey in between
on our
sets.
breaks. We played Christmas Day.
We sang Tidings of Comfort and Joy, Southern Comfort and Joy. It was actually quite entertaining, and one of the most memorable Christmases for me, because once we got into the celebrating mode and we were all there as a band together, it was beautiful.
and it was great to have that particular year, but it also made us well aware of how precious family and friends Christmases are.
No doubt. Because if you don't have that, you don't have anything. That's true. So what do you want for Christmas? Do you want to get married? Do you want that wedding to happen finally?
Wedding.
I was asking.
That's what happens after you get engaged for 40 years. That'd be nice. Yeah, but I like to spread the celebratory times out through the year, so I would never want to lump it in with Christmas, because that would just, you'd have to celebrate two things at once.
That's me too. I hate that because my birthday's there too.
We'll find a hole in the celebration time of the entire year and jam the wedding in there.
So what do you want? Pickles? Is that what you want for Christmas?
I got pickles.
So
and I actually made my own this year too, so there's an abundance of pickles
They
this
were
year.
smashing, Ange.
Thanks, and there's more to come. What do I want for Christmas? I actually told somebody at a radio station what I wanted for Christmas, and they gave it to me when we went and visited there. It was flippers.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You know?
Not flipper.
Not the dolphin. Oh, that's a dolphin, yeah. It's a seal, yeah. It was flippers, and I got this great pair of flippers. So now, what do I want for Christmas? I just want to be all together with my family and have lots of fun. But you know what? I'd like the Jeopardy game, the electronic one, you know? That'd be good, too.
All right.
I want the same thing every year, and that is just a trip to someplace tropical. Just a small thing to ask, I think.
And will you give that to yourself?
Often, yes, I do.
Good.
Well, we're going. We're going as a troupe. We're going to Cancun in February.
I don't think she had you and I in mind as part of the package.
I know we weren't part of the package, but do you mind if we come along and we'll have a little concert
I
over
will
there?
gladly take 2 tropical trips this year.
There you go. You'll bend yourself that way.
Absolutely.
Now, second single's coming out on the album in the new year. What else can we expect from you young ladies? Barbie dolls?
We're definitely thinking in the direction of no Barbie dolls, but Pez heads. Farmer's Daughter Pez dispenser heads. I don't know.
Yeah, and we'll develop all these cool, funky flavors.
Yeah.
Okay?
And in the millennium. I mean, everybody talks that way. I don't know, do you think that way? Or is it more on a day-to-day basis for your lifestyle?
We always have goals that we set further down the line. I think you have to keep you chugging along. Day-to-day goals are just mandatory for survival.
One of the goals we've set for the millennium is to be out of public on New Year's Eve, 1999.
Yeah.
But not out of public so we're not playing, but if we play, we sort of agreed that we would like to do it sort of via satellite or over the internet or someplace where if there's a lot of chaos and mayhem, we won't be caught up in it.
That's a great idea. Because the technology can be sort of tiring.
There's all this, there's all this talk about it, and we're like, ooh, where are we going to be?
You don't want to fly anywhere afterwards.
No. And I think we're actually going to be in Vancouver that night.
I think we should play up at Whistler and then just stay there for about 2 weeks.
I'm with you on that.
You've made a decision. Now we'll have to call our manager and tell him.
Okay, your dad.
Daddy!
Thanks so much, ladies. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Have a great holiday.
Merry Christmas. You too.
I think I saw old Santa through my window Christmas Eve. My eyes were really droopy, but I really do believe it must have been old Santa, 'cause I saw his big red hat. And I know my mom and dad can't fly like that. Oh no, I know my mom and dad can't fly like that. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, must have been old Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, happy ho 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 to you. And then I heard some footsteps in the hall outside my door. The same old Christmas trick my dad had played since I was born. He stands outside my bedroom, yelling ho ho ho, because he knows I don't believe in Santa Claus. No way. He knows I don't believe in Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, must have been old Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, happy ho 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 to you. So I went back to my bed and I curled up nice and tight. I stared out of my window and I looked into the night. And then all of a sudden, in my window I could see Santa Claus was flying by, smiling at me. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, must have been old Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, happy ho 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 to you. And then I heard old Rudolph telling me to come outside. He told me that old Santa wanted me to take a ride. I climbed out of my window and I jumped onto his sleigh. And then old Santa took me up and away. Santa took me up and away. When I woke up Christmas morning, it was clear and bright. My parents at my window had blown open in the night. I smiled and I told them that it must have been the cat. And they asked me where I got my big red hat. Yeah, yeah. They asked me where I got my big red hat. Come on! Santa Claus, Santa Claus, it must have been old Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, happy ho 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 to you. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, must have been old Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, happy ho 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 to you. Happy ho 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 to you. Happy ho ho